What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Into another general reading for you. We got family in reverse here. I'm just going off the family. Okay, we got running kids. From a family. Okay, something's going on. The spirit can touch base. Okay. Cancer, Gemini. Sag or Pisces could be significant. Someone is not able to move or something. Like they can't move. This could be significant. What's going on with the rabbits in reverse? Something could be significant about it. Okay. My ancestor card. We have Scorpio, Gemini, could be significant. Ancestors are, this is supposed to be good news for someone in the collective, this family in reverse here. Ancestors took care of this family. Okay. Okay. So this could be, sometimes this card is like karmic baby for me. They wanted someone to take care of them, this family. A family member or a family could have wanted someone to take care of them. It was maybe the way they were going about it or something. We have Pisces, Taurus, family or your people. It was, you know, it was unpleasant. Somebody was very upset. They were trying to contact someone, maybe something with the devil here. That's what I see. Cancer, Scorpio. Ancestor is saying this family, they're not doing this to the collective anymore. Somebody could be trying to do something to someone's memory. Because you live and learn. You have experience or training in something, or you're like, and you know something, you have knowledge about something, so they want to take. these groups do. Just, you know, make sure you watch your children, because they do this to children. Taurus, Leo could be significant. Libra, Cap, Virgo, Aquarius could be significant. It could have been somebody around you that was harming, okay, causing harm here, but they couldn't cause an ending for someone. They were trying to do this. Somebody definitely wanted something that you, like your experience in life, like the live and learn card is about your life, like you growing up with everything that you've, somebody wanted to just come along and take this, like, because again, this is what happens to them. So in order for them to replace themselves, they have to find somebody with self and try to replace themselves. Because, okay, so that's basically what I see here. Okay, some kind of conflict was going on, but the collective is calm. Okay, and they're overwhelmed because of that, because you mind your damn business. That's what it is. They want you to go back and forth with them, or so they want some kind of attention. Okay. But what I see here is you have too much self-esteem and too much pride for that. And this could be upsetting them. They could have tried to do something to your food, okay? Yeah, they're not going there. Yeah, they cursed it. I can't make it up. Because somebody couldn't promise them something, or the collective didn't promise them something, they cursed the food or the children, okay? They don't have a new beginning even though they're doing this. They're not getting anything out of it. Okay, the collective is still going to be happy. Whatever that is, the collective is still going to be happy. Okay, Taurus, Cancer, Aries, Libra, and Capricorn could be significant. Some of the professional, okay, like I said, they got talent, expertise or something, and they try to cause an accident because you love yourself. Okay, that was their idea. But this puppet is in reverse. Okay, because the collective is gaining no matter what they do. No matter what they do. Again, we have Gemini, Cancer, Capricorn, and Taurus could be significant. Okay, and this pops out here. So this is a possibility, this puppet in reverse. Their money is on the side. They could need bail. They could need help getting out of this situation. Aries, Scorpio could be significant. Something is on the side. Maybe a marriage is ending because of some sort of spell work backfiring. But there's the evidence card is here, so it could be possible that somebody hasn't worked together to get evidence. Something is just starting. It's possible that something is just starting. Virgo, again, Virgo, Libra, and Cap, and Gemini is significant. Someone is scared, okay, because they have to serve justice. That's it. They did something bad here. But it's possible that this group hasn't gotten together yet to get some sort of evidence. So it's coming. I think it's coming. They're planning something. I just saw the schedule card, but they feel like they're being compromised. But they don't want any problems. Okay, Gemini could be significant. Okay, somebody's creating some sort of way, but it's overwhelming because someone's an introvert and they just want privacy or something, but something is excessive. Okay, but the collective is trying here. Somebody keeps trying to make someone compromise in court. Okay, Aries could be significant. Sag. Okay, but everything is okay. It looks like there's inner peace. Okay, Someone else could be overwhelmed. This don't have to be the collective. Okay, now there could be something going on with a child in reverse, and they overwhelmed with it. But something is private or needs to be private, okay, to avoid some sort of natural disaster. Someone is nervous, like they're questioning, they're worried about that, they're confused. They're confused. Aquarius, Scorpio could be significant. There was some kind of loss that happened. Yeah, some kind of bereavement with right here, right over the child. Okay, this keeps coming out here. So something is damaged. Something is damaged, and there's definitely court injustice to come. Okay. There's somebody who's just really private and separate from this. Why does evidence in reverse keep coming out? There's no proof of something. Somebody could be saying something about this couple or this introverted community, and there's no proof of something that someone is saying. Okay. Somebody could be saying they're not gaining anything off of doing something to the collective, and that they're not having nightmares and being haunted. They could be denying this. Okay. They could be calm because they think they're going to sacrifice the collective, or they already sacrificed their friends. But there's no evidence of something, so there's some sort of investigation that needs to happen. Okay. Curses could be going, reversing here. Could be curses. 1 second, please. They keep doing this when I start a reading. Some kind of curse is backfiring. Definitely, we have a flyer over here. So, something promising is happening with court. Like I said, I think definitely something is going to happen. Some sort of balance is going to happen. Again, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer. Okay, because there was a puppet in reverse here that's not gaining anything, and they're binded. They're very angry that somebody is promising someone something and they're confirming something about some sort of equality or balance happening, justice. They're upset. This Robata in reverse, Papetita in reverse. They could be in the spirit, very upset. They can't sleep because, again, good things are happening. Justice, luck, money, fortune, and promises are happening for the collective. Okay, and right here, I see this, they're getting some sort of gift. Okay, to this private community. Okay, there's no natural disaster happening. They need aid. This group needs aid, but again, okay, some sort of offering up of a young person here. Again, Leo is significant in Virgo. Right, somebody's very prideful, and they're hearing something. They're not being stubborn. They might not be able to do something to someone because someone has self-worth and they're not stubborn. They have ideas and alliances, and maybe a spouse as well. It's someone who's not alone. So they can't do anything to this energy. Something is surfacing, and it's going to surface. Like, no matter what they do, it's going to surface, is what I see here. It's going to surface. And then we have robbery here, jumping on the floor. So somebody could be trying to do this family in reverse here, because maybe they don't have belongings or something. They want to take something from someone. Let's change up the energy. Let's see what's happening with love for the collective. Just a couple of love oracle cards. Okay, we have intimacy. You deserve love. You are lovable. Love yourself first in reverse. There's somebody who doesn't love themselves first, trying to get in between here. And the energy, something intimate, okay? A bathtub could be significant, or water. Somebody can have water placements. There's a lot of water splashing. And there's calm water and there's splashing water. So something is intense with this water energy. Maybe somebody wants to have a romantic evening together. Okay, but this person that doesn't love themselves is trying to get in between that. Okay, somebody cannot heal their family issues. And they could be calling in someone else's soulmate. Or you could be calling in your soulmate. Okay, somebody cannot resolve some sort of conflict. Maybe with another person, and they're stalking the collective, stalking the connection. Okay, we have 6, 8, could be significant. Okay, there's a distorted feminine in the energy. 9 could be significant. They're stalking everything. They could be stalking everything you say. They're just stalking and psychotic. Okay, they don't have a soulmate. So they stalk other people's soulmate. These people have, these things, these groups have sold themselves to someone else. And what this someone else or something else says is, go get it from this person. I can find someone for you, and you can, but you got to get it from them. And they can't get it from us. The them is us. They can't do it. They can't be intimate with us, so they can't get it. Because everything they do has to involve some sort of lust and intercourse. That's all they know how to do. Let's see what else. A birthday could be significant in this reading. A birthday. Maybe something happened to someone on their birthday. I'm sorry for anybody's loss. Maybe somebody is in reverse. Something could have happened at a store. Yeah, they keep putting flies in the deck. This is something that they do. That's why I'd say it on camera. I don't care. That's what they do. They do stuff like that, and it does nothing but humiliate them. Okay, they can't fight something. That's because they keep doing stupid shit like this. You know, they keep doing stuff like this with the witchcraft. They're obsessed with witchcraft. They're obsessed. This like everything is witchcraft. Everything is what. There's no other solution but that. They don't do anything else but that all day. All day is that. They don't function, you know, off anything else. They're very dependent on it. Okay. Somebody try to get away, okay? They don't want to get arrested. They're going away somewhere they want to. They're trying to look for somewhere to go, okay? Because they don't want to get arrested. But wherever they go, they're going to get arrested. I'm telling you right now. They're being watched, okay? They don't want to be guilty. Somebody says, I'm not guilty. This person who can't fight, the same card came out twice. This person who can't fight something is saying they're not guilty. But collective, we know they are. That's why they're leaving, okay? There's somebody in reverse, maybe a creator. Okay, some kind of heartache happened. They keep sending these flies in here. They're sick and possessed. I'm telling you, sick and possessed. There's something really wrong with the minds of these groups. Their minds are distorted. Maybe a car in reverse, maybe a red car, Okay. All right, because somebody was releasing the devil. All right, somebody, this didn't happen in the street. Whatever this was, it didn't happen in the street. Like when they were walking, maybe they were driving. Okay, and someone was happy about that. They weren't sad anymore when something happened to this person. They didn't make it to their birthday. I said something was significant about a birthday. Okay, now this could be an elder or a young person. But I could see that this person is guilty. That's why their ass is coming out. Because they want to leave somebody alone. So they're guilty, but they're going to try to get away. Give me more on this. Yeah, they don't want to go down to the pit. They don't want to go down. Okay? There's nowhere else for this energy to go. Because everything is backfiring on them. Something could have happened to an alcoholic. Okay? They could have lost their home. Home in reverse here. More on this map. This person looking at the map. They're looking for couples on the map. You think I'm playing with you? So they could be happy. Happy couples. They're trying to locate people. Something happened in the store. Somebody likes to do things in the store. Again, this person that could be in reverse who didn't get to their birthday. Something could have happened to this person in the store. They're using maps, okay, to stay out of court. To stay out of court. They're going down to the pit, into the court. That's where they're going, okay? Somebody drinks, okay, and does this or something. So they could be happy. And avoid investigations. Okay, so somebody's creating crime scenes here. And they could be targeting couples. Somebody's obsessed with these couples here. They try to cause some sort of impact. They could be sick and they keep swapping, okay, to get out of their situations. Okay, more couples in reverse. Maybe a gay couple could be in reverse. Something could have happened in the bathroom. Something was happening or is happening in the bathroom. Maybe with the mirrors, the water, the tub, the toilet. These are all places they sit and harvest in. Okay. Somebody is not going back to someone. Okay, they're not going back to this person. It's in reverse. Okay, someone could have lost a limb or a part of a limb. These could be all things that are happening to the victims. And they're using a map. They're saying, it's like they could be using spirits. I said this before in a reading. They could be using spirits and asking the spirit, where do I go to find this? Okay. And I even said it before. They're hunting. Okay, the collective, and they're following us. Okay, for the devil here. That's it. Okay, we have a parent and a child that could be in reverse, maybe. Another couple here, okay? Somebody on the road, somebody who drives. You could be looking for this kind of person, okay? With the spiders are not working. They could be trying to do something to somebody with spiders in their car. I've experienced this. Okay, they use them as trackers. I opened my door and there was a huge spider right on in between the door and the car itself. That slit in between the door. Okay. They follow you with these spirits here. Somebody can't fight something though. Okay, and they're not confused. Somebody's not confused why somebody cannot fight something. Maybe they know why. You know why. Okay, somebody cannot travel on the airport or because they're going to get pulled over. Okay, this person that can't fight back or can't fight something. Yeah, they're being followed. Like I said, on the top. Something could be going on in the dishwasher with the water in the dishwasher. Water spirits could be, okay, somebody could be binding water spirits to the dishwasher. So you may have to like pray over this water or something, you know. It's just, it's crazy. It just could be significant. Okay, they going to court. One more card. Okay. Because they can't knock somebody. They can't knock something out. They can't A basketball player could be in reverse as well. Going to court. Like I said, somebody's going to try to escape. Okay, they're going to try to get away. Because they can't do something to somebody's shampoo or food or something, cookies or something. They can't, it's like, it's not working. These things are, they really think this is a way of life. That they convince themselves, or these spirits have told them this is a way of life. This is good. Somebody said this is good. All right, let me get an animal card. Snake in reverse. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's finished. Okay. Bird in reverse. Blue or green could be significant. Somebody could be sacrificing birds. Okay. This snake, whoever the snake is to you in your life, I don't know, it's not looking so hot for this person because they can't do something to the collective. They can't harm the collective. Bird in reverse. Your name. Okay. Toad. Again, we have more reptiles in reverse here. Something is distinctive about this species. Okay, somebody's not dancing. Somebody's not dancing. The letter D or T, first, middle, or last name could be in reverse. The letter I, somebody first, middle, last name start with I, could be in reverse. Okay, somebody is not. This icing card. Again, something is going on with baking, or maybe targeting this group of people who do this. Okay, maybe a dancer is in reverse. Okay, someone who bakes goods, baked goods keeps coming out. Okay, we have owl here. We have birds. Birds could be significant, and again, the letter I is significant. Be worshiping cows as well. Okay. Something on these people in reverse, these occupations. Something could be significant about Aquarius. It may be keep returning to emotionally bother somebody. Something is coming out about this dancer or this baker in reverse, or a chef or somebody who makes food. Okay, the snake in reverse. Something's coming out about it. Someone, yeah, about this robata. Okay, this robata cannot do something here. They're making very bad decisions around someone's home and in their community, in their marriage, maybe concerning how they look, their beauty. They're doing something here. We have Aries, Libra, fire, and Pisces. Could be significant, doesn't have to be. Something is backfiring here because they can't cause an ending with their evil decisions. Okay, we have Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, and Leo. Anybody could be these signs. They're waiting for something. Something is being slowed down, paused. There's no quick decisions being made in regards to what they want to know or something. With the Eight of Wands in reverse. And on the floor, we have Tower, Scorpio, Aries. They're stalking this tower energy. They're trying to cause something by stalking someone. Again, Seven of Swords. Again, the stalking is exposing them. NG or ING in reverse. GN in reverse. This Empress in reverse keeps trying to bind to someone's savings or money. They're being exposed. There's so many cards talking about this person being exposed and it just being completely over for this energy. Because they won't leave this earth fire energy alone. Again, they can't cause an ending. They need to have an ending, this Robata, but they keep making bad decisions to get out of it. And it's frustrating them. Because they can't make something happen now. No matter what they do, they just can't do it. Again, titty in reverse. I don't know why. I don't know why titty in reverse keeps coming out. I don't know. Whatever that means, like, it just keeps coming out in different ways. I don't know. Titi, which is aunt in Spanish. Somebody's aunt could be in reverse. Didi, D. Somebody's first note or last name starts with D or T. Could be significant. The I could be the letter I. To keep Alright. Yeah. Alright, so if somebody needs to serve justice, we know that. Keeps coming out, and okay. They're masking something. Again, it's like stupid, like this. Again, first, middle, last name starts with A, could be in reverse. Okay. Born, it could be significant. This could be a Q or a O. Born could be significant. Abort. Maybe something was aborted. Ban is here. Bank. Plank. Something is blank. Laura could be significant. Bipolar could be significant. Raspy. Las Vegas could be significant. Venezuela. Bars. Barn. Let's see who that was. All right. R. Somebody ran here. Ransom. Sarah. Plank. Like when I hear the word plank, I'm thinking of somebody walking off the edge of a plank or something being the name Terrence could be significant. Break is here. You could add a vowel. Break. Somebody's breaks could be significant in this reading. Again, bras could be significant. Somebody could be doing something with this because they're dumb. You know, they could be doing witchcraft or nonsense. Rav is here. Rav could be a vehicle. Kara. Lava is here. Soak. Okay, something that could be soaked. Rob could be significant, or a name that sounds like Rob or has the word Rob in it. Scan. Somebody's scanning something. SAR or SARS could be significant. Bars. Basque. This came out the other night. Basque. A clan could be significant, and rank. Something ranks. Something about ranks. Abs. Labs. Sloan could be significant. Glass. Kappa, cap. Sax. Plaque could be significant. Let's get the book. Let's come back to the letters because there's just too much obsession with blocks. Like, they're so obsessed. It's sad. A van. Somebody ran from a van. This has come out before. Letter P could be significant. 78 or 79 could be significant. Gemini could be significant. Cancer. Something is significant about a newspaper, a journalist, a period. Something is harmful or damaging about a period, maybe for somebody. A pearl could be significant. Pearl. Something is remaining permanent, or somebody needs a permit to allow something, some kind of license, or they need to be excused. Something is perfection to someone, and something needs improving. A drill or a hole could be significant. Perfume. Put perfume on. Somebody could be saying put perfume on. A dog could be significant, or a hot dog. Somebody's pursuing or chasing something. Someone is blind, though. They don't see something, this person or their character. A celebrity could be significant. Somebody's personnel or staff could be significant. Something about their personality is persuasive. They belong to something. Peruvian could be significant, or Peru. Somebody is pessimistic about fish, or fishermen catching fish. Fish market could be significant. Something is heavy. They're weighing something. Something is tough, difficult. Someone could be struggling with their weights at a gym. This could be significant. Somebody could lift weights at a gym. Um, a pianist could be significant. Somebody could think they're a big shot. Minced meat or minced something, a minced food could be significant. Something is hot and spicy. Something could be significant about spicy food, nibbling on food, puncturing something, taking the bait, something stinging and itching. Someone got a cavity. This could be significant at a picnic. Something could have happened at some sort of outing. Something is sharp, maybe a sharp pain or something sharp. Somebody was picking, somebody could have been doing something to somebody's mouth while they were eating with witchcraft, is what I see, so that it looks natural, like when it happens to that person. Again, anything you do will go back to you. I'm not giving people ideas. Bizarre could be significant. Bizarre, a bizarre prank. Someone wants mercy. They're standing up for themselves. Stone could be significant. Hailstone or the flint of a lighter. This page has come out before. Bravo could be significant. Brains. A comedian could be significant for this part of the reading. Packers came out before. Lorraine or Lauren. Someone doesn't want all of someone forever. Again, Baker could be here. Rapper could be significant. Rap, a rapper. Parlor, parlay. Pan, which is bread, or pan in English. 28. An immigrant has business ideas. Someone is protected from evil. Someone who's protected from evil has business ideas, or someone could be an immigrant as well. Anybody? 28 or 82 could be significant. Capricorn or Libra. Somebody doesn't want all of someone forever. A bunny could be significant. A grant could be significant. It could be a name. This fraudulent marriage is in reverse. Something fraudulent is in reverse. Someone's a bunny. Someone got arrested. Okay, maybe it didn't happen on a cruise, or something didn't happen on a cruise. Cruise in reverse. Someone could be using someone for their gifts. Okay. There could be not much out about something, keeping you away from your family, someone. And someone won't make the first move for getting someone arrested. A place that starts with A could be significant. Alaska. 32. 23 or 5 could be significant. Karmic stalking your family. Keeping you away from your family. Stalking your family. Credit cards, maybe they're stalking their loans or something. They're angry. Something's happening downtown or did happen downtown. Okay, somebody did tarot readings on your child. This could be significant for someone. Something's going on with their family and someone not making a first move. Bad news is here. Somebody's not passionate anymore because there's something going on with family. An iPhone is in reverse. kind of prank. Somebody thought something was funny. Okay, somebody's not getting unexpected income. They got caught. 43 or 34 could be significant. They want to appeal a case. They want to appeal something. Something wasn't an allergy. Somebody cannot wait to finally be together. This could be bothering someone. Neighbors are criminals. They could be in reverse. These neighbors that were criminals, or they could be lying. Okay. Know what love. I know what love is because of you. Someone is not in love with someone. Somebody is. Could be somebody who's just obsessing about what somebody has coming. Princeton could be significant, or a place that starts with P. Cocaine. An emergency with cocaine, and or a neighbor could be significant. Beverly Hills in reverse. Something wasn't an allergy. Okay, you are the right one. This Beverly Hills in reverse. Somebody is the right one. They had an emergency, some kind of sacrifice here. They needed to avoid death, debt, and taxes. So somebody had to be the right one. Okay, they were unhappy. And they're going crazy over guilt. Okay, someone is trying to let go. They're unhappy, they're guilty. An earth sign in reverse could be significant. Tattoos. Downtown. Again, downtown. Somebody could be getting booked. That's usually what this card means. Some kind of natural disaster happens or is going to happen in the next 48 hours, maybe downtown on a highway. Maybe cocaine is involved or not. Something is disabled at an abandoned apartment, or someone is disabled at an abandoned apartment. The SWAT team is involved, maybe. DO could be significant, DO or OD. OD in reverse, somebody's not going to OD or didn't. A babysitter could be in reverse. Okay, somebody's giving up on something and they're having a natural disaster. They're a coward. Okay, somebody could be asking, do you think about me too? Okay, they're not trying something new. They're not trying something new. This person that's asking, do you think about me? Something smells good though. They could be interested in someone's material things, their security. They could be lazy and just want somebody's money and finance. They could be ignorant. Someone here. Okay, they're not knocking first. Somebody's not going to knock first. They're not scared of you. They could have been. Somebody's not traveling away from you. Somebody is astral projecting, a prostitute. Okay, they need self-love and care. Somebody here. We're going reverse. Somebody's got their own money. They're not worried about it. And somebody's going to be in the cage. Okay. Capricorn could be significant. Anybody could be a Capricorn. So what you're experiencing right now is gangstalking. There is gangstalking happening. It could be because somebody's not having a date night and they're self-destructing. Okay, they want a 3-party relationship and nobody will give it to them. This is all done on purpose. If you could live in a neighborhood where there people just keep interfering. What they could be trying to do is confirm things. They could be cursing people. They could be doing all kinds of, they do things with horns, pets, as you've seen in the last reading. They'll even use children, okay? It's again, they're controlling people around us to do things during certain times. They're obsessed and they keep stalking, and it's like they just want you to know that they're stalking you. And it's like you don't care, but they keep doing it because something is wrong with them. They're sick and crazy. This is a form of gang stalking. You could be experiencing wherever you go, there's monitoring and people acting strange around you because the spirits are entering people and possessing them and making them do stuff. They're listening in our homes. They're stalking us. They're sending spirits around our doors. They're doing all kind of crazy stuff, okay, because they're possessed and they're sick, okay? They're trying to run into the collective. They're manifesting you to protect them with your energy. And they're following people around with spirits, okay? They want somebody to call them back, okay? July, August, October, September, November, December in reverse. Somebody born in those months could be in reverse. Utica could be significant, or a place that starts with U. Some sort of cybercrime is happening. They're trying to steal opportunities from people online. A woman is lying for a man. Okay, 21 in reverse. I know what love is because of you. Somebody knows what love is. Water in reverse. Maybe a water sign in reverse. I see bun here. A bun could be significant. Somebody could not be drinking water or doing the right things with water. They could be trying to contaminate people's water. Okay, with spirits. Someone needs to love themselves, or somebody does love themselves, so it won't work or something. 43. Leo could be significant. Deepest secrets, overcoming difficulties in life. Okay. Hearing things in reverse. Somebody's not hearing things anymore. They're overcoming some sort of difficult part of their life. A building could be significant. A reader could be significant. I hope you feel the same way as me. Somebody does not feel the same way because they're stalking someone's relationship. A karmic ex is stalking somebody. They don't love them anymore. They just want money and possessions. We have protection in the 3D and the 5D. Somebody's not fantasizing about their ex. And somebody could find a good job. So they don't need, it's like somebody just keeps, won't go away. Okay, they don't want you to protect your energy, but we are protecting our energy. Okay, we're committed, disciplined, we're the master of tasks. So we're good. Okay, these people keep doing it. These groups keep doing this stupidness and exposing themselves. All they're doing is exposing themselves to the authorities. And they're using people around us to do it. And sometimes the people don't know that their own children are being used to stalk people. Yeah. If you ever come home and you notice it's like all of a sudden these kids start coming outside when you come home. There's spirits in these children and their bodies are being used, okay, to send out. These spirits will use anybody. They use your own child to try to curse you. They don't care who they have to use. So this is all just gang stalking and stalking. Bananas could be significant. They could be trying to, okay, curse somebody bananas because they're crazy. That's fine. And they're going to jail. They're guilty. Okay, they're guilty and they might have a problem with the drugs here. They're stalking families. Like I just said, they're stalking families. Okay? But somebody cannot be kept away from their family. Maybe somebody is not working. It's not working. They're doing all of this on purpose. 32, I haven't given up on us. They're trying to scare people, intimidate people. It doesn't work. They just end up humiliating themselves. And if you notice, the noise got lower as I was talking about it. That's why I don't care if they do this, because I'm saying it on camera anyway. If you notice, all of a sudden the noise got lower and almost disappeared as I was speaking about it, because they're listening to me. They're listening to me. The spirits are telling them, oh, somebody's saying something, hurry. This is all, you're not imagining this. Like, you might think you're imagining stuff in your neighborhood. You're not. They're really doing this. And notice how the noise came back a little bit. So it's like they're trying to hide. They're trying to hide, but they can't because they're being controlled by spirits. A lot of people, not everybody. Okay, somebody could find a good job. 32 or 23. And somebody could have been hearing things. Okay. Somebody's taking hard drugs. Confirmation. Okay, maybe they're dehydrated. Somebody could be scared to drink water because they're doing stuff. Okay, somebody's getting bad news about a 3-party relationship. It could be in this reading. 1 to 10 could be significant. L could be flipping. Somebody whose name starts with L could be flipping out or something. Okay. Do you think about me? This person who doesn't have allergies? Somebody still wants to appeal a case, but they're guilty. A park could be significant. Barks. Okay, somebody's barking. They could be, again, they're telling dogs to bark. LA could be significant. Again, and they're sending pain to my throat as if it's going to stop me from saying something. Alaska could be significant. Okay. Alabama could be significant. A place that starts with A is significant. It comes out a lot. Somebody is scared of the collective. Okay. They're trying to manifest off the collective's energy. Princeton in reverse, or a place that starts with P. Somebody could be in reverse in this place. A twin flame or soulmate could be significant in this reading. Somebody could be scared of your twin flame or your soulmate because they can't commit these cyber crimes. They can't find a job. And they could be trying to keep someone from their family to sacrifice them. A lot of times I find, for money and possessions, a lot of times I find if you're in a family and you're isolated from your family, or you're not close with your family, I find that just over the years I've realized this is some kind of plot that these groups are doing to keep you isolated from your friends and family. So when something happens, okay, when something happens, Robata could be significant. A T could be missing, letter T. When something happens to your family, you're not there. You don't see it. You're not talking to them. So that's what I find. Snap could be significant. That's what I find is happening. I can't make this shit up. Unbelievable. Alaska. Somebody wants to make the first move. Somebody could be thinking about moving to Alaska, or they could be astral projecting to Alaska. Okay, to force somebody to call them back, or a place that starts with A. They don't want to go downtown and get booked. So they're trying to astral project their way out of something. They haven't given up on someone that probably doesn't want anything to do with them. That's what I'm picking up here. This is some kind of spiritual stalking, and somebody's trying to force someone to do something with them. Okay, they want maybe to force them to take drugs and they don't want to. They don't do it anymore or something. A reader could be in reverse. Somebody needs to move on. This could be significant. I hope everybody's all right. 28 or 82 in reverse. Okay, they're not scared of you. They can't get money and possessions from someone. Okay, somebody's getting good news about unexpected income. Let's see. 59 or 95 could be significant. Pants. Something could be significant about somebody's pants in this reading. Somebody could be hiding something in a garbage bin, and somebody saw them on a camera or something. That could be significant. A brawl could be significant, some sort of brawl. Laser surgery or laser could be significant. Lazy. Nevada could be significant. Okay, we have no message and a message of concern about money, some sort of sudden wealth could be significant. I'm picking up somebody is not getting a message, and it's concerning because it's about sudden wealth. This main female in reverse. Somebody could be getting divorced and getting some sort of sudden wealth, or they want this from a wealthy man. But I'm picking up that somebody is not, they're in reverse. Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, or Pisces could be significant. Arson could be significant. Arson. Somebody's going to court and getting money. Maybe a wealthy man that's separating from someone, or just someone separating from someone. Wealth doesn't have to mean having a lot of money. Wealth can mean different things. But there's a man here. And there's some kind of concern. What is this concern? Yeah, somebody doesn't want someone to know about something. Leo, Pisces. Yeah, they can't offer somebody up. So this false person here, we have 8, 9, Virgo, Leo, cannot offer somebody up. And that's why there's a concern. They're a slave for the devil here. And they did trying to bother this mature woman, or a Gemini, or a Scorpio. It's not working, whatever it is. Somebody robs somebody in this reading. Okay, they're trying to do this to a single person or a couple. Again, they're concerned, this false person. Gemini, Aries could be significant. Okay, somebody is going on a journey. They can't catch this person. This is probably someone who's loved by God, okay? There's a child, there's a community, there's a family. They're all in the upright, okay? And no one's thinking about this concerned bum. I'm hearing bum. Somebody calls this person a bum. Okay, they keep expecting something, but nothing. They're expecting to sacrifice some sort of community or child that's not in poverty. Okay, a family or a community. An entire community. Somebody's thinking about doing this. This privileged lady in reverse. Pisces, Sag, jail. Goodbye, bitch. This energy is crazy. Whoever this is, they're a psychopath. How the hell you want to sacrifice a community? Oh, goodness. Confirmation, okay? Fam, they're sick. There's something sick going on. And it's ending. It's ending. Yeah, their jobs, I'm telling you, no job for this energy. And the collective is in love. Okay? Or single, whatever. Okay? Because someone's going to court. Taurus, Gemini, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Virgo. Could be significant. Snarl. Could be significant. Snarling, snarl, snoring. A house. There's a pathway to a house. Someone's trying to make a pathway to a house that's not theirs, probably. This unexpected income person in reverse. Okay, somebody far away could have been having an end, could be having an ending or did. They're far away from you. Okay, and they're trying to make a path to someone's house. You're trying to travel to somebody's house. But there's some kind of ending here. Maybe someone could be traveling because someone passed away. And they're trying to find a way to get there. There's some kind of communication. But again, somebody doesn't want to go to court for a separation or a divorce. They could be trying to hold things up. Okay, so I'm telling you, it's not looking good. Jobless and jail. Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini. Anybody could be these signs. Leo, Aquarius, Virgo. Anybody could be these signs. Okay. On deck. 106 or 601 could be significant. Death card is out again in this deck. This Empress in reverse, this energy is the ending to it. And it's going to be public, whatever it is. Maybe a Pisces, Aries is going to be talking about it, or a Capricorn or a Cancer. Okay, there's a couple here that just doesn't care about this person in reverse. They're just so, somebody's in love. Okay, they don't care about this energy. This Empress is having some sort of ending. And something could have happened to their children as well. It's possible. Something about coffee is significant. Coffee, tea came out. Something about coffee. Somebody is guilty. This ending could be anything, but somebody could be going to jail or trial. Something about a mother and children in reverse. Okay, we have Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn, Pisces, Aries. Someone is enjoying their choices. They could be just... something's going on with a paper, a newspaper or something. Somebody could be reading something in the paper or something on the news that's significant in this reading or in their life. I see two people that are coming together soon. Two people coming together soon. Somebody's doing they're juggling something and this person is waiting. There's a couple people just waiting for something to be said publicly or something. Waiting for some sort of public announcement or something. Libra in reverse. Somebody's making very bad decisions. We got Libra in reverse twice here, Taurus and Scorpio. Something's going on with this energy. They're not making very good decisions at all. And that's why there's something coming out about it. This person could be speaking about it publicly. Somebody. They can't cause a tower. They can't cause something to collapse. It's not happening. This happy energy, this is not going to allow this tower. Somebody wants to collapse something here. There's some sort of security or safety. There's confidence here with the King of Pentacles. Somebody's doing good things for money. And again, we have two wands in reverse. This person is just like, somebody's very shallow. They're not. Somebody could be losing their money or their belongings. Because someone is strong. We have Emperor, Leo, Virgo in an upright. Not in the reverse. Just strong. And able to speak publicly about something. They can't sacrifice someone. This Ace of Wands in reverse. They might want to sacrifice it towards Pisces energy, this fire sign, and they can't do it. No matter how evil they are. They could be trying to do something on a computer to this person. They could be at the computer trying to do something. They can't do it. They can't cause this person to fall. Someone's in love. There's a lot of love in the energy. You don't see these people. You don't see them. You can't see who this person is. They have a wish fulfillment, this group. The authorities are also involved in whatever is happening. They have a wish fulfillment. This came out earlier. The authorities have a wish fulfillment. Like they have ancestral protection. They have love with the Knight of Cups. This group could be trying to sacrifice that. That's what I see here. They're making very bad decisions towards these people because they're happy. They have some. I mean, it sounds weird saying this, but some of these people have their children, and I'm saying it like that because this group is trying to interfere with families and their children. But they keep healing, okay? And that's putting this group in the Nine of Swords. Is somebody gonna be outside or falling somewhere? Because they keep coming to this group to take care of them. Like they want this group to take care of them or something. The Scorpio, Sag, Pisces in reverse. Okay, they're doing anything. They don't care what they have to do, what kind of evil they have to do. They just keep going for the group. They keep coming for the collective. Because we're going to be okay. The Robatas. Okay, the fallen angels. They keep doing something with coffee. With coffee, you know, these things, somebody might need to move on from a caffeinated drink, because what I find, like I drink caffeinated drinks sometimes, and what I find is that these things, they want to drain your energy. So what I find is that they like you to have caffeinated drinks. They could drain your energy, and it's like your natural energy is being drained by these spirits, and you are depending on this caffeinated drink. So somebody might need to move on from the caffeinated drinks because the robatas could be using your energy. Okay, hoping you feel the same way or some garbage. We have these earth signs in reverse here. Okay, they could a young earth sign could be bothering an air sign, a young air sign. Okay, because they don't have what this air sign has. Capricorn, Aquarius, maybe. They have to keep defending themselves. Something could be going on with younger children. Somebody's a spiritual whore. Yeah. Somebody could be doing this to children. You know, the pages, the younger energy. They're trying to possess them with greed. Somebody's not having it. This Capricorn Aquarius is not having it. And there's this Earth Aquarius in reverse trying to make this young person do this here. They want to make them drink, or they're drinking. They want them unconscious and unaware. And ancestors getting in reverse right there because the children, they keep messing with the children. And somebody's healing, Scorpio, okay? Or Gemini could be healing, but something, again, with the Lovers card, something is going on with, they just need to leave our kids alone. Like, they just need to leave our children alone. These groups are out of line and they're crazy. I don't want to talk about that anymore. It's going to get weird, but even Lovers is here. Lovers, they're stalking. The Lovers card, remember, the original card is two people in the nude. So they're stalking this, you know, trying to pervert it, trying to, you know, make it lustful and in reverse and sacrifice it. That's all they do, is just go around doing it. Somebody left home, maybe a Scorpio, Gemini left home. Okay, and if something happened, maybe this is your child or somebody else's child is in reverse. You see something, but something is kind of quiet. You don't know. So this is Aries, Scorpio, Gemini. Somebody's looking at it. Somebody's looking at it here. They're looking. Okay. But somebody's independent. These are independent people. And there's this child in reverse, or somebody very depressed and sad that you see. Everybody sees this. Something is public. Someone's going to be public about this. Yeah. Because there's a lot of choices. There's a lot of options that somebody has to go about something regarding this Sun card in reverse. Somebody could be just saying, I got to go. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to deal with these children in reverse here. Possibly. Okay, somebody's indecisive about something. Libra fire. They might decide to pull off and leave the situation and drop some friends. They might just isolate themselves and leave because something is going to suddenly happen. This tower here, and it's going to cause somebody to be out in the cold because of what they did to this happy, youthful, vibrant energy. Okay, for their wheel of fortune, they didn't get anyway. Now they're paranoid and scared. They're not going any. Somebody can't go anywhere. They're freaking out. They're panicking. Something, even a book. A book might be significant. Okay, somebody could be writing something about this. Somebody's brakes. Somebody might need to check their brakes. An RN could be significant. Pennsylvania. PA could be significant. PALS. PALS is here. Volvo. A Volvo. The brakes. Vape, VAP, vaporize, a vape, significant. Karen, Karen could be significant, or her name starts with K. All right, collective. I might close this reading. 118 or 811 could be significant, or 181. Significant for this reading. R&B is here again. Bail keeps coming out. 42 or 24. Bail. Somebody could be, again, offering up to this. Sally. Something is significant about Sal or Sally. They're trying to send me a sleep spell. So they're trying to cover up something about Sal, or maybe they were doing sleep spells on Sal or Sally, or something that sounds like that. Pull a couple cards. Why are they doing that? That's small deck. Somebody was pals with somebody here, friends. Somebody ran. Sandra could be significant, or Sandy. What time am I coming over? Somebody could be asking this. They didn't take this person for granted. You don't take this person for granted, but nothing happened. Somebody could have stood somebody up, maybe. Sit back and watch. Somebody was sitting back and just watching. Insurance fraud didn't work. CEO could be significant. These things are so obsessed with hiding what they've done, but they won't leave the energy. They won't stop stalking. They just sit back and watch and stalk. And it's like it exposes them. Like it just makes their life worse. A rapper in reverse. Okay, somebody's getting abundance because this insurance fraud didn't work out. A group is trying to sacrifice them. Somebody's not in leadership here. They're not a leader. Why do you keep trusting me? Somebody stopped trusting someone because they got stood up. I feel like somebody was catfishing someone or standing them up. They were watching them on the low. They were obsessed with this person. But they were like standing them up everywhere. They wanted to sacrifice this person, hurt them, make them feel bad. They were only doing this during Valentine's Day or February or Aquarius. The letter A, somebody's first, middle, last name. Their hair. Something was going on with their hair. Y in reverse. They didn't know why. Tijuana, Mexico, or a place that starts with T or M in reverse. How could you lie to me? Somebody was lying about this. They could have went somewhere and this person never showed up. This person is not perfect for them. They're not for them. Whoever this is, FE or EF could be significant. SAC could be significant. Something is cheap. Something was cheap. Somebody's not a broke witch, so they could have did it. Labors could be significant. Labor. Air Force. Forcing air. Air Force. Somebody's left-handed. They didn't go on this date. Air Force. Somebody could have been in the Air Force. Something's going on with their hair. Somebody's forcing air. Forcing air. Air conditioner. P. M. MP. PM. A singer could be significant. Native American. Quietly stealing from someone. Handcuffs in reverse so that they don't have to go to jail. Again, Karen is significant. Nail salon in reverse. They weren't going to the nail salon. They know your contact info. It could be stalking. Again, just stalking, sinning. Sin is here. Somebody left early with your contact info, or this person that left is significant. Left. And they're sticking me in my stomach because somebody is stalking someone. Yeah. Like they could be following you where you do your personal things or something. Okay, an air witch could be doing this. You didn't lose your keys. They wanted you to lose your keys. This cheap ass. Okay, Scorpio in reverse. You're not marrying this person. They want a same-sex marriage or something. R in reverse. Leaving home. Somebody's feeling grateful. Somebody could be stealing your ideas and can't do what you do. They don't want to break up. Someone. LMNOPQ. They want to save money. Somebody gets sentenced, or they're saving money until someone is sentenced. Anybody? Somebody is full. Trying to be the boogeyman. 2019, maybe that long. Dinner in reverse. You don't want to go to dinner with this person. You're not desperate for money or sex. You want a new business, maybe. 333 could be significant. Something happened yesterday. Somebody had a lot of self-control. And one more card. Something about someone being overweight. This captain in reverse could be significant. Earth sign. That's your reading.